Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Integrative Teaching Kitchen. My name is Michelle, and I'm an integrative nutrition practitioner. I am here today with Terry Lynn. We are doing a follow-up from the last interview that we did. We talked about her biome test results. She was about 4 months post-test results, and she had been implementing a lot of the practices that we had talked about. I saw Terry Lynn about a month ago, and she joined me for my class, and I hadn't seen her since the previous interview. And when I saw her, I noticed a big change in the way that she looked. She looked very healthy. Her coloring was great. Just since the last interview, I feel like there was a lot of improvement. I wasn't quite sure what she'd been going through, if you were going through treatment still. So we're following up today, and I wanted to ask her a few questions that since I had met with you last, which was in August, which was about 4 months ago, what has been your journey since then?
So my journey has been one of understanding that there are superfoods that can really help me. Something about learning from Biome and the testing that food really mattered helped me to move forward with a focus, is what I'm trying to say, of really focusing on the food I ate and staying away from the things that weren't good for me. And it's been life-changing. It has.
Yeah. I believe that before we had done the test, you were working on a keto diet.
Yes.
And you were having some issues with that. Even though there are some positive things that were happening, there were also a lot of negative things. You said you felt very heavy and maybe like things weren't digesting as well.
Yeah.
So since you got the test results, you changed what you were eating to match the test results of the avoid foods and the superfoods. And then how did you start to feel since then?
Focusing on the superfoods. I also realized that I needed to tweak a little bit. I still am very low carb, but not that therapeutic low. It just wasn't, I wasn't thriving on it. But the realization that in all the food groups, there are foods that will benefit my health, and there are foods that can actually help heal or kill the cancer. And that journey has led me to a place of really implementing food in my life as like an RX, like a prescription. Like, this is what I need to do to help the cancer center, help me to get past the third round of cancer and to thrive. What I've discovered is that a year later, when I have chemo, I recover better, I don't get as sick, I'm stronger, and I remember the first chemos, how hard they were, and it was just, they kicked my fanny, as chemos can. It's targeted, so it's not as bad as some, I've still got my hair, that kind of thing. But it's still hard. And I really attribute it to really the beginning of the journey when you provided that test for me. It really zeroed in on ultimately food and what we should eat.
100%, yeah.
So I'm going to do everything that I can to help the medical team save my life. And no matter how that turns out, the fact that I've been on chemo for a year and I'm thriving and I'm doing well and I'm feeling better is beautiful and kind of miraculous. And I'm grateful, again, for all the people, for the entire team, and including your donors, who've made my journey so much better.
Terry Lynn does take all the information. She takes everything from her doctors, everything from this test, and she puts it all together. And she is very in tune with her body, and I think this maybe helped her be more in tune with her body.
For sure.
And then she can figure out what's working and what's not working. So it's not an exact science because we have so many elements that we're working with, but it definitely helps the process a lot better and helps you understand what your pathway is a lot better. When you got the test results and you started implementing the dietary recommendations, the first 4 months, because I think it's been about 8 months now.
Yeah.
So the first 4 months, how would you rate the amount of improvement that you had?
felt better immediately, to be honest. Perhaps it was the hope that, wow, I got a strategy here that I didn't even know existed that can help me fight. So perhaps that played into it. But day by day, I was stronger and stronger and stronger. And I have been consistent in really paying attention to the foods I eat, to the rest I get, right, to the stress that's in my life. It was like the catalyst that helped me utilize every possible tool to fight.
Well, thank you. And if anybody has any questions, definitely reach out to me through my website, determinedforlife.org. And I'm always looking for people to sponsor. So I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear your journey and see how we can help. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.